Hi everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Test Pack Please Ignore 2. So at the end of my last episode, I had been trying to figure out how to auto-craft the Flux crystals and the pure Flux crystals and stuff like that. So I finally sprung up on a way to do it, and the way that I've ended up doing it is to basically, let me go back to my main hub quick. So, say for example, I want to craft up a pure Flux crystal, so one of these. So I've now got a chain. So if we go over to here, so say I want 10 pure Flux crystals. First of all, what it'll do is it'll grind up Flux crystal. I know that's not even the first step. What am I on about? So the first step is, if we go over to here, so step number 1 is to make Flux crystals. So basically, to make 2 Flux crystals, it outputs. So this is a processing blank pattern in this ME interface here. So what it'll do is it'll put 1 charged Certus quartz, 1 nether quartz, and 1 redstone into this chest. And what I've also done is set up this import bus, so it'll only import out pure nether quartz crystal, pure Certus quartz, pure Flux, and Flux crystals. So basically, whenever I put in charged Certus quartz, nether quartz, and redstone, it won't get automatically pulled out. However, it will get put into the crystal growth accelerator there. So let me just try this out quick. So if we go to, so let me have a quick look at Flux. So at the moment we've got, as you can see, we've got 10 Flux crystals. So say we want 4 more. Hit start. Go back. If we give it a couple of seconds, it should then, there we go, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. So there we go. It's crafted at the 4 Flux crystals. So it's outputted all of the ingredients into this chest, and then into there, back out, and then import them back into the system. Okay, nice and straightforward. So that's working. So the next part is that if I want to make the pure Flux crystal, is that instead of having an export bus with a level emitter going into here, instead what I've got is an ME interface with the pattern to say 1 Flux dust you get from 1 Flux crystal. So what it does is it basically puts in a Flux dust into there. So let me just show you crafting that. So if we go across to here and then say Flux dust. So at the moment, as you can see there, we've got 14. So if I craft up 4 more and hit start, if we go over to here, what you'll actually see is that it's put the Flux crystals into there, ground them up into Flux dust. And then if we actually have a quick look at the wireless terminal and go for Flux, there we go. We're up to 18 Flux dust now, which is nice and straightforward. So that what I can then do is say finally Flux crystals. So say I want another 4 of you, hit start, and then what it's then going to do is actually start crafting them up. So if we pop over to here, what it will have done first is, if we check this one here, it's actually put all of the required sand and Flux dust into there. I don't know if I've got this set up correctly. So 1 pure Flux crystal. I know what I've actually done here. The recipe is actually a little bit off with this. So what I actually need to do in future is reduce all of these down by half. So at the moment, they're actually going to make twice as many Flux crystals as I want, because basically this pattern, so the sand and the dust, actually makes 2 Flux seeds. So basically what we've actually got is that I'm actually telling it to make 4 Flux crystals, and what it's actually making is 8. So I need to adjust all of these recipes to reflect that at some point. But basically what it's going to do is craft all of them up. It's going to then put the seeds back into this chest, and the seeds are going to get automatically put into there and then fed back into this chest to make the crystals. So yeah, nice and straightforward. So that is all now working. What I need to do next is actually start to... Oh, I've just remembered I've got the IRC chat on, haven't I? Let me just disconnect you. Yeah, what I need to do next is set up the charger here. So what I need to do is, let's get that started. So what we're going to need is an ME import and export bus. So we've got an export bus there. Do I have an import bus? No, there are more exports. So I've got an import bus. Excellent. I've got a level emitter. I need more glass fiber cables. Let me craft up some more of you. So let's make 10. I've got no crafting CPUs available because they're all being taken up by the Flux crystals. So how to make the crafting... I need more crafting CPU, crafting storage, I think. Or do I need an actual crafting CPU? I can't remember which way around it is. So I think it's crafting storage here. I think that's what I need, isn't it? So it's not a molecular assembler. It is, in fact, the crafting storage which I need. So can I make some more crafting storage? What do I need for that? Can I actually make you? No. Let me have a quick look at this. So 4K of crafting storage. Okay, so... Oh, right, okay, so I need processors, which I don't think I'm going to be able to make here until they're finished. Right, I'll leave that for later, but... Right, what am I doing? Oh, yes, I can't do anything until they're done, can I? Okay, so they're almost done now. As you can see, the 2 are done. Just waiting for the 2 more to do. There we go, 1 more to do, and then boom, done. Right, so let's go back and do glass fiber cables. So let's make 20 actually. There we go. So yeah, we need pure flux crystals, quartz fiber, and them. So they should craft up fairly quickly. There we go. Boom. If we head over to here, what we can then do is, what we need is an export bus, oops-a-daisy, going down into there, like so. We're going to need a level emitter pointing in that in a second. What we're also going to need to do is, where's my... Oh yeah, we need the import bus needs to go, instead of going... Oops-a-daisy, I don't want that. Instead of going into here, what we're going to do is have it directly importing back into the system. So, is that going to work? No, it's not. I'm going to need to work my way down here, so... Can I do that? Come on. Why are you not working? This is an import bus, right? Yeah, it is an import bus. So I need to have this from below. There we go, got it eventually. I just had to kind of like keep spamming it until it eventually let me place it. So we got there in the end. So let me then, what we're then going to need to do is have a level emitter somewhere around here. So let me grab the glass. Where's the conduit? So the conduit is around here somewhere. So what I might do is I need to set this up with a P2P at some point. So I need to have a P2P tunnel coming somewhere like around here, just so I can cut out some of the dense cable going from like there to there. So what I might do is actually, let me just wrench some of you up, and then let me do that just so this is a bit more convenient. So let me destroy all of you. There we go. So let me re-grab out the dense ME conduit. My axe just broke. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that doesn't change anything, which is good. Which is what I like to see. So let me then grab up all of the facades. Okay, for some reason that just keeps breaking. I have no idea why, but it's still working. That's just a really weird glitch. It's broken, but for some reason it's still letting me mine. I have no idea why, which is rather bizarre. But hey ho, maybe it's because it's a facade, so it doesn't really treat it as an actual block. I don't know, but we're out of wood. So let me... Wireless terminal. Whoever suggested it, you were genius. I'm actually really impressed. So let me get wood. It's actually amazing how convenient it is to have a wireless terminal, like when you're somewhere like this. So yeah, so that will now connect there. That will now connect there. And what we then need to do is, if I actually don't want you quite. Where's my ether wrench gone? Don't want you quite connecting up yet. Let me unequip you. What we need to do is have you down there, and from this angle, I'm going to need my level emitter. There we go, perfect. Managed to do that like first time, which makes a change. So that connects up there, and then we somehow then need to connect up this. So, this is interesting. Is there any other way I can connect up that? Interesting. So maybe I just need to bring it like around there, like so. It's a bit messy, but I suppose I could flip round the hopper or bring the hopper around the front at some point, but for now that's going to work out well. Okay, so what I need is some quartz, of 2 different kinds of quartz. I need the Certus quartz crystal, and I need charged Certus quartz. There we go. So the level emitter is going to need the charged Certus quartz in there. So what I need to do is emit when levels are below limit. So when they're below 65, it will emit a signal. And then, oh yeah, I need a redstone card as well, don't I? Do I have any of them left? Yeah, I do have 2. Perfect. There we go. So let me whack a redstone card in there. On active with signal, and then Certus quartz will come out of there and then go into the charger. So then once it's created charged Certus quartz, it will just be automatically pulled out into the system. I think this will just keep doing it without me even realizing it. So, I've just realized that it's going to go into there and not to there, although that should be fine. So it's just kind of like taking its time. Let me just have a quick look at charged Certus quartz. So yeah, it's going up. So I've got 21 in the system at the moment. So what I really should do is let me just get, so what I'm going to do is just put wood in all of them, just so too much isn't exported. So only up to like 65 is exported at any one time. So basically wood will never actually go into that, but I'm just blocking off like the 4 slots on the hopper. So I only ever kind of put like 64 Turtus quartz into the hopper at any one time. So that's just going to control that a little bit better. Okay, cool. So that system is now set up. So I'm just trying to think what else I need to automate. Oh yeah, I still need to make some more of the cards for here, don't I? So I still need some more acceleration cards. So how many more do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, I think, to finish this off. So let me have a quick look. So how many cards have I got left? I've got 3 advanced cards. So let me go for acceleration cards. There we go, 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. So that's going to make the whole processor setup much faster, because once you've got like 2 acceleration cards in there, the whole process is pretty quick. So there we go. So what I'm going to need to do is, what was I going to need to make? I was going to make some more 4K crafting storage, wasn't I? So let me just remember how I need to make this. So I need 12, I think, was it? No. I just need 1 of these. Yeah, so I need 3 logic processors. So let's just make up a load of processors. So let's make, I don't know, 20 of these. There we go. So let's go and use up a bit of the silicon. That's fine. So let me just let's make sure this is working. So yep, it's dumped all the materials into there, which is exactly what I want it to do. So then it is just kind of crafting them all. As you can see, it's fairly quick now. So with 2 acceleration cards in there, it is pretty quick. So it does it within about 2 seconds, which is nice and fast. I'll probably add the 3rd into each of these at some point. What I also want to do is add on a final crystal growth accelerator on top there as well, just to make that a little bit faster. So can we make one of them like now? Let me just have a quick look at crystal growth accelerator. There we go. So I need a Fluix block, which apparently I'm short on. So do only Fluix crystals. So let me just do Fluix crystals. I do actually have Fluix crystals, that's fine then, because I can automatically craft them. So 1 Fluix block. Do I have everything else for that? No, I need some quartz dust. There we go, nice and simple. 1 crystal growth accelerator, which we can then, oops a daisy, if we go over here, we can then just whack it on top like so, which I think will power it. There we go. So now I've got basically got 5 crystal growth accelerators, speeding up the speed of the crystals inside there. So that's nice and cool. We still, wow, those processors really do process quick now that I've got the acceleration cards in there, which is pretty sweet. Let's go back to 4K of crafting storage. So what we need to do is do 1, 2. I need what do I need for that? Do I need just Satisftying quartz? Right. So let me just get quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Do I make all of them? Yeah, that's fine. So I've got the calculation processor. So we make you, and then okay. So I do actually need to make you as well. I'm good. I've still got calculation processors in the system. There we go. 1 4K of crafting storage. So I'm just going to add this into the system like here. There we go. Oh wow, that makes a nice. Okay, now it says device offline. I'm assuming that might go online or not. It's weird. Why did it do that? That's bizarre. Can I put it in there? We'll go in there for now, which is kind of odd. Maybe it's because I need to... Oh, maybe it's because it needs to be next to like an ME controller or something. Or maybe it just didn't have the right channels or something. Or unless it needs to be a block of 4. Maybe it needs to be a block of 4. Interesting. So maybe I need to have these separate as well. Maybe I can't just have like the crafting storage... Maybe I need to have like separate CPUs or something like that. So I need to have like multiple blocks of these in different places, so it can actually do more than one thing at once. So because I've now got like 4K there, I've now also got I've got 8K there, and I've now got 4K there. Maybe that's different. I need to read up on that just to double check that. But maybe I need to have. So let me try this again. So if I make another one of you, there we go. I need to make 1, 2, 3 of you, and then 1 of you. Okay, so I'm now missing a calculation processor. So let's make a few of them. So we'll make 10. So I've got a few spare. There we go. This is actually going to be missing pure Certus quartz. It is going to be missing pure Certus quartz. Right, that's fine. So that's going to have to craft up. So I'm assuming it will then all go through the system. So we'll get there eventually. But let me just check that now. So if I try and craft up something else, say for example like glass fiber cables, want to make 10 of them. Yeah, I do actually have a crafting CPU available. So whereas before that used to kind of freeze up when I didn't have the pure Certus quartz, I think what I need to do is essentially have the crafting storage like almost like separate. So I need to have like blocks of it kind of thing. So have something like a couple of 4K crafting storages around here, a couple there kind of thing, just so I've got plenty of CPU power to actually do all the different crafting that I want to do. Okay, so I'm wondering what I want to do just to round off the episode. I'm just wondering what I can actually automate here. Let me just grab all of this out. So I think what I want to do is actually start to automate my what's what I'm looking for. I need to automate my diamond and redstone that's coming out of. So if we go to ores here, so I've got a lot of malachite, interesting, but I don't think it's useful for anything. So I've got a lot of diamond and I've got a lot of redstone ore and a lot of lapis and things like that. So what I want to do is set up a pulverizer real quick just to process that through. So if we grab a pulverizer, do I have a spare one? No, I don't. So I think what I want to do is just grab just make a new one. Yeah, let's just make a new one. Let's just check redstone, because I checked it earlier what the best way to do diamond was. I just want to double check what's the best way to do redstone. So enrichment chamber gets me 12 redstone per pulverizer. Redstone furnace is not good. Pulverizer gets me cinnabar, which is I kind of want for I think that's useful for something, and I can't remember what you get. Oh, yes, it's useful for making like shiny metal ingots. So what you can then do is use cinnabar with the one I'm looking for, not mana infused, shiny. There we go. So yeah, 2 cinnabar with dense ferrous ore actually gets you guaranteed 3 shiny ingots. So that's kind of why I want to use the pulverizer to make redstone, because I've got like tons of redstone anyway. I've got 3,000 of the damn stuff, so I don't exactly need 12 of it to. So I don't think the sag mill gets me cinnabar, so I definitely want to run redstone through a pulverizer to get the cinnabar ore, because there's a 25% chance, and I've got like, let's have a look at redstone, I've got 500. So in theory, I should then get, so if it's a 1 in 4 chance, I should get over 100 cinnabar from that, so that could net me a lot of platinum, which is quite nice. So I don't know how much shiny I've got at the moment. Let me have a look at shiny. Yeah, I've got 54 at the moment, so that'll definitely be the better way of doing that. So let's have a quick look. So what I want to do is, let's make a pulverizer real quick. Pulverizer. Oops, a daisy. There we go. So let's just make 1, because usually I won't be pulverizing up that much. It's going to take a little while for it to initially run through, but in future it shouldn't be too bad. So we need a machine frame. I think we should have a piston. Let me just double check what I'm missing. Oh, there we go. That's done. So what I need is an ME export bus. I need an import bus, so let's make one of them. It shouldn't take too long. There we go, done already, which is quite nice. We need some glass cable. I think that's basically going to be it. Then we just need the redstone ore and the diamond ore. So yeah, diamond ore is the best way really is to run it through just through a pulverizer. It doesn't really matter. You get 2 basically. So if we have a look at diamond ore, oops, that's not how you spell diamond ore. Diamond ore, there we go. So if we right click on that, so enrichment chamber gets you 2, redstone furnace gets you 1, pulverizer gets you 2 diamonds, sag mill gets you a chance of a second one, but it's not guaranteed, so I'd rather use a pulverizer to get the guaranteed 2. So we drop you down there. I'm wondering how many channels I'm using around here at the moment. I also need a cover, so let me grab a cover. There we go. So yeah, I might need to set up like another chain of these at some point. I'm just wondering how many channels I'm using. So I think I'm using, let's count this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's actually device missing channel now. So I'm wondering what's going on there. I think it's because I've then... So why is that missing a channel all of a sudden? So that's got silicon there, which is the import bus. Whoops. I've actually got lots of silicon there and lots of sand as well. So why are you suddenly missing a channel? I think it's because I disabled that. So let me figure this out. So what I need to do is, if we... Did I get my covers? I did get my covers. So let me wrench you up for the time being. What I then need to do is grab my glass cover, put you down there. Reconnect this up with what's what I'm looking for? Some glass cable. I think I had too many. Yeah, there we go. Basically what's happened is that I had too many channels all going into that point there. So now what I've got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh no, but that's separate to that one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. So then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. And then, yeah, so these are all separate channels, but they've all got, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so I've only got 14 channels in use at the moment, but because it was all coming through, I had too many channels going into one glass fiber cable, so that's why it was overloading that one. So I should be all right now. So let me go back to the import bus, drop you down there. I also need another glass cover, so let's get a cover. There we go. I do like using covers. They're very useful for doing this kind of thing. So let me just drop you down there. There we go. So all those, all that silicon is now gone, which is quite nice. Back into the system, as has all that sand, which is nice. So yeah, we're good. We're good. So what we need to do is grab the export bus. Oh, we need to flip this around as well. So flip you around, and then what I need to do is sort you out. So you're an export. You're an import. Perfect. So you'll go into there. Oh right, I need the dense cable coming along. Oh yeah, that's broken now, isn't it? Oops, a daisy. So I need to repair you. Let's go do that quick. So has any of these got cobblestone in? You do. Excellent. There we go. So let's just repair up my stone hatchet. That'll do. Back to processing. So I need a dense cable, I believe. So let's grab a dense cable. There we go, ME dense cable. We've got lots of these now because of the P2P channel. And like I said, I need to keep setting up the P2P channels. So you're now set up. You should be set up. Perfect. We've just got like a whole row of pulverizers, just pulverizing up different things. Cool, so then I just need to get a capacity card as well if I've got one. So let's see if I've got a capacity card, which I do. Excellent. I love it when a plan comes together. Put a capacity card in there, and then we need redstone ore and diamond ore. That will start exporting it. Perfect, we're all good to go. I need to get some more covers and cover up that, make it look a bit neater. Not cover, it's facades, isn't it? That's what I need. Conduit facades. Because Ender IO is magical in that regard, so cover you up. There we go, marvellous. Okay, so that's all nice and neat. So the redstone, as you can see, that's producing Cinnabar. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Sorry, I just had to cough there. So yeah, that's actually making quite a bit. So we're making redstone. What I should do is, what are the cards I can get? So let me do card. What I really could do is like a stack or something, which I can, so capacity card, basic card, crafting card, capacity card, fuzzy card. Yeah, I'm wondering which card it is that allows me to pull out a stack at a time rather than individual items. I might have to look that up because that could be quite useful in this regard when I have to pull out like lots of redstone all at once. Whoops a daisy, there we go. So yeah, it has to pull out like 6 at a time before it can actually then pull out anything else. So I'm wondering which one actually allows me to pull out a stack at a time. But that's all good to go for now. So I think we've had quite a successful episode here. So I've got that set up, I've got my new pulverizer set up, showing you how the what's the word I'm looking for? How the Fluix crystals are now working. So that is, yeah, that's just kind of stoops a daisy. Did not mean to do that. So it doesn't really matter. So that's just kind of slowly transforming charged Certus quartz one at a time. Put you away. So how are we doing for charged Certus quartz? So we've got 21 at the moment. Oh, is it doing this weird thing where it kind of like it doesn't work or something like that? Yeah, it just runs out of power and I have no idea why. We just kind of replace you. So yeah, for some reason it just has this weird funny moment where it just decides that it doesn't want to take in any more EU anymore, or I don't know why it says EU, because that's like what's I'm looking for? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. It's that is in fact Buildcraft energy, not Buildcraft, Industrial Craft energy, and I have no idea why it would be doing that, but hey ho, we've still got plenty of quartz, so I'm not too bothered. But yeah, I will leave the episode here for now. As always guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode, especially let me know if there's anything you want me to cover in terms of mods or particular builds or something like that. It'd be nice to let me know what you fancy seeing, but I think I'll leave it here for now. So as always guys, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.